Hello there, welcome to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. It is day number 118 for Mr. Corran, and we have some Grand Arena results. More to come, of course. We are done with the first two rounds and headed into the third. Starts later today. It is early in the morning, so we're about 11 hours from the final round of Grand Arena starting. To give you a estimate on the time there. But before we get to that, let's take a quick look at this roster. So I have been all in on Bosk ever since I got him. I guess right after last video maybe. But I unlocked him, trying to get at least a couple more star levels on him before I cool off a little bit. His ship is just amazing, and will probably get me to top 10 of Fleet Arena. So really pushing it there, trying to get him geared up as well. You'll see he's already at gear 7, or sorry, gear 8, getting close to gear 9, very close on the stun cuffs. My issue here is going to be the stun guns, of course, but that's okay. Also working on Ahsoka Tano. I'd like for her to be able to replace Kanan in my Jedi team. My arena team there. The removing debuffs on our basic is fantastic. She's a good character to have. She's got a great ship, so lots of benefits to having her. Getting close to the next gear level on Bastila, and also getting close to 7 stars with her. That'll be fantastic. Getting Ahsoka to 6 stars allow me to get Grandmaster Yoda to 6 stars as well. That's great. Trying to get that final push on Anakin. Get him to 7 stars. Then I can have an all 7-star arena team. Wouldn't that be fantastic? So, yeah, that's about it. I put some random gear on a couple people for Grand Arena. So, take a look at that real quick. My big issue is credits. I just don't have enough credits to do everything I would like to do. Don't have enough gear to do everything I'd like to do either, but you know, that's a real problem for free-to-play players. I'd say it's a problem for pay-to-play too, except they can just go buy it. So I do buy Grievous shards every time I see it in Fleet Arena, the store. They don't show up all that often, so I always make sure to have some currency left over, so if it does pop up, I can buy it. Yeah, so there we are. All these shards I have, like of Ewok Scout and whatnot, I got Jedi Knight Guardian all through Bronzium packs. Tebow, I'm not farming those characters, just in case you're wondering. Veers, Snow Trooper, Royal Guard, all those are just through Bronzium packs. Okay. So we are farming for the Revens. So here's where we're currently sitting there. So we're making good progress. T3 M4 is a Cantina node. So after I finish Jedi Knight Anakin, I'll go finish Mission Veo, and then I'll do T3 M4. Unfortunately, they're both needed for light side Revan, Jedi Knight Revan, so, but we'll get there. Jolie will still be a while, unfortunately. He'll probably be the last one to get completed, but we're making good progress there. Karth is needed for Fallen or Dark Side Revan. That because he's fleet. I'm sure he'll be the actual last one, but as far as light side Revan, I mean, I'm OCD about these. If I have one, I gotta go get it. Okay, take a look at ships real quick. Excuse me. So we're making good progress on getting a 7-star with the Ghost and the Phantom. Anakin's ship has surpassed the Silencer. So I've changed my starting lineup a little bit in Fleet Arena. I'll show you that in a minute. Biggs has been surpassed by a lot of people now. Finally unlocked the TIE Advanced. Finally got the Slave 1 up and running. And got that Hound's Tooth. Which it's almost ready for Arena. Almost. I think one more gear level should do it. And it's only level 76 because it just costs so much fleet currency. Should have been saving, but I wasn't. But anyway. So getting it to 85, getting another gear level there, I think would really help out. You can get some protection back. I just got that one, so that's a big one on the basic. This is just extra damage, but this is really where it matters, getting that stacking protection up. Whenever it takes damage, that's big. So the gear levels certainly help. Okay. So Squad Arena, I am top 200 every day. If you want to go look at my SWGOH.gg profile, you're welcome to. That's got the history there. Sometimes I'm just squeaking into the top 200. Sometimes I'm like 140. Just depends. But actually a team like this should be pretty easy, hopefully. Of course, now that I say that, I'll fail on camera. I don't usually attack this early, but that's just such a good team to move up against. We're going to spread some extra tenacity around. Yeah, let's keep you from taking a turn. See if we can get you out. See if we can get you out. Almost. See if we can get Vader gone. He's always a little more beefy. And Thrawn. Bye-bye. See? Easy. That extra tenacity from Bastila just really makes that an easy matchup. You gotta have the Zeta on her leadership. Okay. And Fleet Arena. Then we'll get to Grand Arena. I am top 20 every day. Again, you can check out the profile for that. I did get knocked down to 26. Haven't actually been that low in a little bit. But you can see I can get up to 19 right now if I win that battle. Usually about, I think I finished at 16 yesterday. I've been at 11 before. Very, very close to top 10. Just couldn't quite get over the hump. So hopefully get that Hound's Tooth ready, and that'll get me up to top 10. Alright, Grand Arena. Oh look, got a feat done. Yay. So let's go back to round 1. So I'd been preparing for 5 versus 5, not 3 versus 3. So unfortunately I don't think I have the best roster for this. And I didn't realize I would only need 3 teams. So I farmed more than I needed, which I don't really like, but we are where we are. So my strategy was, because the top is worth more, to put Bastila in front of ships so they wouldn't be able to clear anything, and that strategy worked. They took one attempt here, realized they couldn't touch it, and they moved on. That was easy. They didn't even bother here, even though that's an easy team, so they never got the ships. I was able to full clear, even though all my teams were less GP than theirs, except for fleets. So that was a good round. Second round, not so good. So I had the same basic strategy, and same thing, they couldn't clear Bastila's team, but they've got a Bastila, and I had nothing for it. They also had an interesting team here, and it took me way too many attempts to get through this. I started out with my own Sith team. I had a Thrawn, not a Thrawn, Palpatine, a Vader, and a Fallen Bastila, and I had speed advantage, and but I was down 10,000 GP, and I just couldn't hurt that Bastila. So, and for some reason, my debuffs did not go at all. I guess I need to work on her potency. So that was disappointing. But finally got through there, took out ships, but I had nothing for Bastila. Nothing. So a couple attempts, but no damage because she's got that protection up to start, so it's just hard to get through that team. So for my third round, because I don't want to keep banging my head against the wall and doing the same thing, I decided I'm going to keep my best 3 teams for offense because it's always better to be able to full clear your opponent. And then put my next best 3 teams on defense. So they're not good, but I've got extra speed here, so that's something. You know, they'll be fast at least. He'll hit hard to be able to take away some banners. So AoEs. We've got AoEs here. And then this team is tricky. No AoEs. I probably should put some AoEs, but he's kind of tanky if they don't have a lot left. He'll call an assist, and Thrawn can fracture, so for this stage of the game, it's not a terrible team. So it may be able to trip him up a little bit. Ships is crappy. This was before I did a lot of the upgrades, so it's not very good. But maybe if they put heavy defense, they'll have a difficult time. Unlikely, they'll probably be able to full clear, but hopefully we'll be able to take away some banners with AoEs and whatnot. I'll be able to full clear them and go for higher banners. That's the strategy right now, but we'll see how it works out. I'll be sure to report on the next video. So, for those of you that did tune into the live stream, I apologize for that. I'm used to recording with certain software, not live streaming on YouTube. So you got to see my face, but you didn't get to see my screen. So I'll try to find a different way of going about that in the future. May just record stuff and show it. Unfortunately, with so few teams, you know, just 4 total, if I was to live stream this, I mean, it could be over in like 5 minutes. So usually takes a couple minutes to even see that I'm live streaming. So I don't know that live streaming is really the best. Perhaps I'll just record it and add it to the end of one of my update videos. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you'd like to see. Another thing I'm thinking about, honestly, my roster, I'm not super impressed with its efficiency right now. I think going Phoenix is the suboptimal route. I've mentioned this before. I think going Separatist might actually be a better route. Padme is a better team than Bastila. And really the big thing here, in my opinion, is I'm going for all these rebels for ships. Ship with a P. Ship. But none of these characters are going to do all that much for me in Grand Arena, especially 3x3s. Breaking up the Phoenix team is tough. The only really, you know, solid character here is Ezra. And that's a disappointment. So if I was to go Separatist, then yeah, I've got ship, and I've got ship there. Sunfac's got a ship. Those are all good. They're all good characters. If I was to get the Geonosian Brood and Poggle, then now all of a sudden, even with low gear, that is a really disgusting team. Something you can throw in Grand Arena, and people aren't going to have answers for it. Especially not early. Dooku and Gunray with leftover Separatist is good. You see, you can get Grievous. And then go for the Padme team. And what do you have? Ship. all fairly good ships. He's the worst of the ships, but these two ships are fantastic. Fives has a good ship. Honestly, I've been thinking about re-rolling. Hopefully, you know, I would get into a shard with less than 400 fleets. So if you want to see a separatist opening, now that we've tried the Phoenix opening, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you'd like to see that. Unfortunately, I just don't have the time for 3 accounts. I have a main account right here, and that's where most of my energy goes. You know, almost 3.5 million GP. So I'm not getting rid of that one for sure. You know, these free to play ones. I spent $10 on the starter bundles, and that was it. So I don't have any problem re-rolling this. Leave me a comment down below. Let me see if you would like to see the separatist stuff. If there's people interested in seeing a separatist opening, I think I could be more efficient in roster design. The other thing that really bothers me here is I really messed up getting to this stage where you can get Zetas. I probably should have had 2 or 3 Zetas by now if I just focused on this, but I didn't plan that ahead well enough. Didn't have enough dark side ships, so I just now got to the point 3 days ago where I was able to get those Zetas. So I've only got the 1 Zeta on Bastila, and that's a good Zeta. But if I also had a Zeta on, say, Grandmaster Yoda or Palpatine, that would be a fantastic Zeta. That'd really be helping me out right now. So, you know, let me know what you think. I'll put some more thought into it, and you know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. You all be blessed, and we'll see you on the next video.